What's up, guys, and welcome to the Unclenched podcast, episode 6. It's Lachlan's first podcast.
What's going on?
He's the new guy, and joined always by Victor and Jeff.
Yes.
So, you know, we're episode 6, so we're officially a 6 year-old now. What does a 6-year-old do?
Going to school, and I know that because I have one.
He's going to school.
What else do they
He's
do,
gonna go to
like,
school.
besides going to school?
They
Not much. They don't pay rent.
they
don't-
start dry humping things.
Selfish.
The children, I guess, they're close to animals, aren't they?
So we're officially starting to dry hump things.
So,
Okay.
feed, clothe, dry hump.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, we've got a new member now. He's already done a few videos with me personally, but this is actually the first time all three of us have been in the office at once. So
In the same room together.
So it's pretty exciting.
yeah, it is. It's
Quite
pretty cool.
sweaty in here.
Yeah, it is. It's not yet, but it will be.
the
It will
stench
be.
of man.
Yeah. So unfortunately, the office is upstairs, and it gets hot because the sun is beaming right out onto us. And if you're in America, it's summer in Australia for
Yeah.
Christmas.
Yes.
So it's going to be 30 degrees on Christmas Day.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh.
the
And it's 30
worst.
degrees today.
Yeah, it's 30 degrees today.
So
That's
enjoy
the
that.
one
That's
floor.
centigrade too, Celsius.
The one floor of living in Australia. Oh man, I've always wanted like a
Only
winter
one floor
Christmas.
of living in Australia?
Oh, there's plenty of floors, but in summer Christmas, I fucking hate it. I hate summer
Yeah?
Christmas.
Yeah, it's weird. You kind of want a white Christmas sometimes.
Yeah. Like,
Wow, I'm
And
the
you can't
opposite.
get
I
it
like
unless
beer.
you go over the other side of the fucking world.
Yeah.
he's like, I like beer, so I like a summer.
Christmas.
You can have.
That's
Have
a
you
good
never had
excuse.
beer in winter before?
beer. Well, beer's always better in summer, isn't it?
Winter beer, yeah, it is. But you can still.
Is there not just a preferred beer time, though? Is it just any time?
anytime beer time?
I woke up. Oh, it's 8 o'clock in
Beer.
the morning. Beer.
It's
Why
8
not?
o'clock somewhere. I can drink now.
Exactly. Just quickly before we get too far, I want to mention that I'm actually wearing a t-shirt. Unclenched podcast t-shirt's now available. I've been speaking to a graphic designer who's going to start doing some new t-shirts for us that aren't Unclenched related. So hopefully that people that aren't Unclenched fans can still buy our merch. Whereas at the moment it's like, why would some guy want an Unclenched podcast t-shirt? So
Why would they want that?
So
Exactly.
you can buy other things.
Yeah.
so you can buy other things.
In fact, anyone listening, don't buy our merch.
yeah. No, I mean if they're
Buy
not,
the other things.
if they're not a fan of the Unclenched podcast, they won't buy the t-shirt, will they? Because it says Unclenched podcast.
Yeah,
on it.
that's-
So
yeah,
that's
that's
my
true.
reasoning.
What if you just get
behind
a text and colour out the podcast?
it. Yeah, you could do that, but do not recommend because
No.
you can't return that.
I'm also wearing a special bit of merch.
Yeah. Jeff's wearing the Deera Majestical t-shirt, which is really cool.
They are pretty
Really
dope.
cool t-shirt.
I
I
do-
got some looks
it
before.
looks cool,
so
yeah.
that's-
They are cool,
It is
yeah.
cool, yeah.
Yeah. So we've sold a few t-shirts, mainly to family, friends, that sort of thing. But it all helps. And I was telling you guys a story before about one of my co-workers' kids. I think he's like 8. Sorry if you get his age wrong. But he's always been watching YouTube videos, gaming videos, that sort of thing. And his dad lets us watch us. He was very kind considering where we swear and stuff. But
Yeah, he's really kind.
yeah.
It's alright. If he goes to a public school, he'll learn much, much more.
Yeah, exactly. So, but his dad actually bought a few of our t-shirts,
That's
and
awesome.
his dad, his name's John. He's my co-worker. He's leaving soon though, so a bit.
Hi,
sad.
John.
Oh,
We'll miss you, John.
Yeah. He bought him some t-shirts for Christmas, and they were out on the line just drying, and he noticed them out there, and he was so excited, like, oh, I know, the Unclenched. And then the other day I was at work, and he came into work to get photos with Santa, because we have Santa at our work, and he wanted to speak to me, wanted to meet me, and like he's like, watch your videos, they're cool.
Wow.
So it's our first official
fan.
like proper fan, and
Nice
like
one.
I was like to John later, like, unfortunately most of our fans won't be around that age.
So I
hope.
can't take them out for that beer then.
yeah, not yet.
Imagine we got got a lot more views and a lot more followers, and then we go to an expo or something, and then we have a line of 8-year-olds.
No, dude, I'll take it. I'll take it at this stage. I'll take it. So that was cool.
Disturbing.
Let's just do a couple more Minecraft videos or something.
As long
I
as
don't
they're
know.
females. No,
Ah,
I'm kidding.
end podcast.
Tight 8-year-old out. No,
All right,
no,
thanks
come
for watching, guys. All right, we're out. No. Yeah, so that was a nice moment.
Just officially ended.
yeah.
Victor will
And-
see you in 10 to 15 years.
Yeah. So that was a nice moment. It was, we're a very new sort of business, and we're just having fun with it still. And
Yep.
so
Yep.
a few years,
Yep.
hopefully, we have more fans.
Yeah.
So that's how. That's how.
9 years, not.
Yeah.
It's not 8.
Yeah. No, there'll be 9 by then. It'll be okay. So yeah, no,
It's
it's
almost
pretty
double digits.
So that's the floor. That's the barrier. 9.
cool. 9.
Anything
yeah.
above 9.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
So
let's stop talking about that.
kids, yeah,
Yeah,
let's not
it's
talk about kids.
freaking
But no,
gross.
that was nice. I just wanted to quickly mention that. So he won't listen to the podcast, but he watches our videos.
Cool.
So that's
That's
cool.
alright.
That's cool.
So, okay. Sorry, John. Oh, whatever, John.
You won't listen to this anyway. So yeah, I like that touching fan moment.
Oh, God, I thought you were going to say touching 8-year-olds.
You did say touching fan moments.
Touching
that could
fan
mean a lot of
moment.
things, really.
No, I will not be within 15 meters of him alone. Okay.
Yeah, no, the court said so.
But yeah, so he's our first proper t-shirt fan, rocking our t-shirt, loves it. It's got a controller and he's a bit of a gamer too. So,
Nice.
yeah.
What sort of games does he play?
He's into like Call of Duty,
Oh, wow.
GTA. Yeah, his
Wow,
dad.
GTA.
GTA.
His dad's
so
very.
no
understa-
wonder he watches the videos then. If he's playing GTA, he's fine.
Dad's very lenient.
So his dad's very cool about it all. He doesn't, he has boundaries. Like he won't let him play online and stuff like that, and talk to other gamers
Yeah.
and stuff.
It's probably not a bad thing though. Like if he's teaching his son while playing the game, you can like tell him that it's not real and stuff like that anyway.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, exactly.
That's true.
Look, I was playing GTA at around 10, and I used to fucking chainsaw prostitutes. I'm not doing that in real life, am I? Like
Well,
God, I was playing fucking Super Mario, and I thought that was too extreme.
yeah, well,
I killed a turtle.
jumping on turtles.
you a monster, Iris PTA.
Peach, you fuckers.
Yeah, no, that Peach is. I can see her knees, sexy, risque. But yeah, when I was 10, I think that whole fucking American thing of like video games, or even not American, but like just parents, like video games cause violence. It really doesn't. It really doesn't at all.
There's like specific circumstances where it does, but like compared to how many people and how many gamers there are in
Yeah.
the world, like the market for someone to become violent after a game is so slim. Like,
Do you know how many people have heard of like dressing up as the Joker from the second Batman movie? What was it again? Dark Knight.
Yeah.
People have dressed up as the Joker and shot up an American movie once. I remember there's a story in America how like a dude dressed up as one of the villains in Batman and went into
Yeah,
the
that's right,
movies and
yeah.
shot up the cinema.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like fucking if movies are always been way worse for getting people to do crazy shit.
well, there's more violence in movies, like your R-rated movies and stuff like take Saw for
Yeah,
example.
yeah.
Like the amount of gore and violence in that.
And it's actual real people too.
Yeah.
That's the difference. So
I think now that I feel like that sort of video games cause violence thing has slowly started to decline for
Yeah.
the last couple of years.
Yeah.
I think since video games became the number one
it
media
is
platform.
media. Yeah.
And it was after Australia finally got the R rating for games as well.
Yeah,
They
I
were
remember
always
that.
like, yeah, it causes violence, so we
Yeah.
can't have these R-rated games.
That was-
Once
Yeah.
you got them, it was kind of like, oh well.
That was a
Yeah.
stressful few years, man. Like
it
when
was.
games you really want to play were getting banned.
Yeah.
And,
Or
Or
like, cut.
you'd even like try and order them from overseas, and they'd get confiscated at the airport.
Yeah,
and
if,
stuff like
if
that.
they opened them. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. That's
It was
fucked.
a hard time.
Yeah, like Left 4 Dead 2
Think
or
of the games
something.
we
Yeah, that's right. Left
Yeah.
4 Dead was one of the games that was like everyone was trying to get.
Yeah.
Think of the games we wouldn't be playing right now. The R-rated ones.
Well, like
GTA's
GTA was
GTA.
always censored for heaps of stuff.
Yeah, perfect
Yeah.
example. Not San Andreas, but the I think 4.
Liberty, no.
Yeah. Even
I don't know.
One of them.
even The Last of Us is rated R.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
Why though? I guess because you got dead
Well,
people.
You've
like-
played through it.
Yeah, I've played through it, but
Yeah.
what's bad about that game?
I don't know. I guess it's just the that sort of. I don't.
I guess I'm so
physical
immune to the
or
violence that
whatever.
you just don't notice.
You
it
kinda-
gets
yeah.
violent
Heads
more.
You
and stuff.
don't-
I suppose it gets pretty full on when you're like baseball batting a bloke
That's true.
and caving their
pretty
head in
full
a
on.
bit.
GTA is
Yeah.
pretty fucked. Like if it's really fucked. You just king hit people and they drop to the ground, and the way that they fall to the ground is so realistic.
It's so realistic. When
Yeah.
you see them, like, their head hit the ground and you're like,
Wow, and there's like a blood pile. But speaking of Last of Us, good
Oh,
segue.
yeah. Thank you.
Last of Us
I was
Part
hoping
2.
to keep it on Last of Us.
Yeah, I knew what you
So,
were
like,
doing. I knew what you were doing, man. No, Last of Us, GTA 2. Oh, GTA 5.
good segue.
Speaking of GTA, no.
Yeah. So Last of Us Part 2, that's fucking been announced. We all knew it was going to come out. And I just, as soon as that was announced, I played through The Last of Us again. I'm a huge Naughty Dog fan. You're not a Naughty Dog
I'm
fan.
not
You're
so
not a
much,
Naughty Dog
no.
fan. You like The Last of Us,
Oh,
but
yeah.
have you played on the Uncharted games that I've recommended?
Dabbled.
Yeah, he's dabbled in the Uncharted
Dabbled.
games.
Good word.
Dude, the Uncharted games are some of the best games I've ever played. And I'm so glad Last of Us 2 was incredible because Naughty Dog is one of the biggest names in the video game industry now.
Yeah.
I will. I'll play it at some stage. I just got other things to play. At the moment.
Dude, it's fucked. Like, you know how many games? Like, I still haven't played Witcher 3 and I loved Witcher 2.
Right? Like, there's just so many games that you just need to play through. And, like,
fucking-
because of all the other ones. You end up playing 4 games at one time and you're like, combine the storylines and you're like, I have no idea what's going on.
Exactly. So,
Yeah, especially big games like that.
Yeah.
so I actually have something to admit. No, I haven't never told anyone.
Oh,
Oh
God.
god.
No, it's
On the internet too.
I love Naughty Dog. I have all the Uncharted games. You know, Crash Bandicoot. Who hasn't played that? The Last of Us, when that came out, I played about 80% of it. Never finished it.
Oh,
And it
really?
was sitting there unfinished until 2 weeks ago.
When did it come out?
Years ago.
I'm
PlayStation
kind
3 days.
I'm kind of jealous
That's right, yeah.
of that
Yeah.
because I rushed the ending of that, and I can never get that back.
that sort of
So
thing.
you got to actually sit there and go, all right, quick gist of the story. Yep, up to here, and then get to play it.
Well, yeah,
That's
so I
great.
replayed the whole game. I didn't start from
Nice.
that spot. I restarted the whole game,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then it turned out if I had played another hour, I would have finished the game. So like, I was a little
You're
like,
like,
fucking hell.
seriously? I had one more hour to go.
You're in
Yeah.
the hospital thing at the end or something.
And actually, the announcement for Last of Us Part 2 sort of spoiled the ending for Last of Us Part 1 for me because because I always avoid spoilers. Like, I'm a legend when it comes to avoiding spoilers. And I always thought Ellie died at the end. I always thought that was the
Oh,
end.
so then you see her in that picture.
So
there
then
as
I saw her in
well,
the
and
trailer.
you're like,
She's a zombie!
Yeah, I was like, oh, well, she obviously survived.
she was dreaming.
Because I thought that was why the game is so incredible because like he ends up like sacrificing her for the cure or whatever. So when I saw her, I was like, oh well, you know, obviously that didn't happen. So
Yeah,
I'll have to
yeah.
play through the game to
Yeah.
realize. And also, I really enjoyed it. And everyone thinks The Last of Us is better than the Uncharted series, but I disagree completely. I think the Uncharted series is
Controversy.
is way better. Is way better because it's fun and exciting, and zombies have been done to death. And I know,
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I appreciate Last of Us and I love it to bits, and I'm looking forward to Part 2. But the Uncharted series just eclipses it because the characters are way better. Like I like Ellie, but Joel's boring. I felt like Joel was a bit boring.
See, I'm on the other side of the
Yeah.
coin.
You think Ellie
Devil's
was-
advocate? No, I feel
Do you
like
think Ali's boring?
no, not in the new one. Apparently, she's
Yeah,
overaged. isn't
She's
she?
the yeah.
Yeah.
She's the main character. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, I found when I think of The Last of Us, I don't think of it as a zombie game.
Yeah. It's not really.
I don't even remember the zombies in it, to be honest. I remember clickers or something.
Yeah, there's the clickers with the
Yeah.
flower heads.
But I was more attached to the sort of father-daughter relationship, even though they're not related.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Well,
yeah.
wasn't that
they
like
sort of
the premise of the
build.
storyline was amazing more than everything else? Or
Yeah,
something
yeah,
like
of
that?
course. Which
I
is
loved
Naughty
the
Dog.
character.
Yeah.
Which is
I
Naughty
loved
Dog.
Joel's character. He was just a
Complex,
dick.
yeah,
And then
he's-
you finally got through the tough shell.
I just the one problem I had with Last of Us, and again, I really enjoyed the game. I'd give it a solid 8.5 out of 10, which is a solid score, but a lot of people would disagree. Is the gameplay is boring. It's like, after a while, I played it on easy just so I could blitz through it.
It does become
Yeah,
a
yeah.
bit repetitive.
Yeah, it gets really repetitive towards the end. What those sort of games are, where it's like, oh, okay, I've just versed zombies. Or the clickers or whatever.
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
just done a bit of platforming sort of thing, and now obviously because I haven't fought them in about an hour, I'm going to fight a bunch
You're
of
gonna
humans.
yeah.
and
Yeah.
then it'll repeat the cycle. And it was sort of like really repetitive. Ellie can't swim, so you've got to constantly get a pallet and float her across. And
that would be
was good the
painful.
first few times you do it, but then you just start doing it and it becomes this big repetitive thing.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
while I really love The Last of Us, I don't think it has anything on Uncharted because Uncharted is always exciting because it's an action game. It's like Indiana Jones in a video game.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to part 2, and I do recommend you play Last of Us.
Yeah, I'll definitely get onto it. Yeah,
Yeah, look, I've
Don't start
got
at
it.
part two.
I've got.
I'm gonna do it from backwards.
Yeah, so that's what I did with Uncharted. I started with number 2, went back to 1, and then played 3.
Yeah, but I feel like Uncharted sort of you could play them by
Yeah.
themselves.
Yeah, yeah.
As standalone games. Like I could go and play Uncharted 4, which I've actually watched a playthrough of Uncharted.
Yeah, well, there you
so
go, so-
I know what the gameplay's like.
Yeah,
Yeah. So, look, I mean, I'm looking forward to Last of Us 2. It's pretty fucking cool.
So cool.
I think
Which
you should
looks
go
amazing.
when you get time, like one day, because The Last of Us you can do it in 2 sit downs. If you have a day,
Yeah.
you can play it and then finish it. Because if you do it on easy, worst thing about fucking Last of Us is you play through the whole.
3% of trophies.
Yeah,
Fucking hell.
yeah, because Lachlan knows that I'm a bit of a achievement hunter, nut, and trophy fan.
Yeah.
If I really enjoy the game, I will try and smash through it 100%.
Yeah, of course.
So-
Oh, you
But
want- oh.
the thing about Last of Us is you'll play the whole game and you'll have 1 trophy.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. Out of the whole
two-
list,
two
you
trophies.
need to play 2 playthroughs to get all of them.
Yeah, at least.
Yeah.
I think you need to play multiple because you need because I think you need to beat on a certain difficulty to unlock the hard difficulty.
Yeah.
But then you also need to do the hard difficulty on plus. So
you need to do a new game plus.
So I think you need at least 3 playthroughs. I think off the top of my head.
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
Yeah,
I'm not
actually,
sure.
that's
So
true.
what
You
if
need
you-
to
so
unlock
if-
Nightmare or
Yeah,
whatever?
Even if you start in the hardest setting, do you get the trophies for the lower settings? as
Yeah,
well,
I think
or?
it stacks.
Yeah,
I
but
think it
apparently
stacks.
it's not worth it because it stacks. You may as well play through the first time on easy.
Easy, and then
To enjoy the story and then grind the next one in Nightmare, then play New
that
Game
makes sense,
Plus.
yeah.
I fucking hate games like that, and I think trophies. If you're just playing through the story on easiest difficulty, should net you at least 40% of the trophies.
Yep.
And then there
well,
should be another.
you've already gone through it. So
Yeah,
it should,
yeah,
it should be
exactly.
a lot more than 2.
And then I think the next 40% should be hard difficulty and collectibles, and then the last 20% should be online. If
Yeah,
it does have.
I
online.
don't think you should ever have to. Like, I think it sucks companies that make you play through the game twice to get
Yeah.
platinum.
Yep.
Yeah.
know?
Which is why I'm playing
I
on
don't like
Battlefield. I'm currently doing Battlefield 4. I'm doing it straight away on the hardest difficulty, and I'm just ignoring all the collectibles, and then I'll go back on easy difficulty and collect all the collectibles. So, yeah. So Battlefield 4 is a cool game.
Battlefield 4 or
Just
1?
Battlefield 1.
One?
So, yeah, Battlefield 1. That's a cool game.
I'll get that as well.
Yeah, Lachlan's
Playing Watch Dogs at the moment, so
Yeah, right. Yeah, of course.
yeah, but all the first-person shooters are
Yeah.
pretty much my games.
Yeah, so Lachlan is mainly a first-person shooter nut.
Pretty
Like
much,
you'll
yeah.
play GTAs and stuff like
I
that.
play racing games and first-person shooters, but mainly it's just FPS.
Yeah, which is why it's a good addition to the game because Jeff, on the other hand, doesn't play first-person shooters unless it's like Fallout. He
Yeah,
doesn't play competitive games,
Yeah.
really.
It's RPGs.
Yeah, RPGs.
Just single player RPGs.
And
Yeah.
again, that's where I come in. I'm sort of the
Like
mixture,
a mixture
of
of
both.
both.
Yeah.
So yeah, and that's why I think we've got a good team here.
Plus,
'cause-
Jeff and I have console wars as well.
Yeah.
So I play Xbox One and Jeff is a PS4.
Yeah,
I've
exactly.
never had an Xbox in my life.
Yeah,
Never even
I've-
owned one.
I went from Nintendo as a kid, like NES. I missed the Super Nintendo, but I've played it a lot at my
Yeah.
cousins and shit. And then I went to Nintendo 64, then to PlayStation 2, then to Xbox 360, then to PlayStation 4, and then
Yeah, okay.
I got the Xbox. No, yeah, I got the PlayStation 4 first. No, I got the Xbox One
You got
first.
the
and
Xbox
PlayStation
One
4.
first, I think, yeah.
Yeah, but I was going to always get them both.
I feel like I was really deprived as a child because my first console was the first Xbox.
Yeah,
like I didn't
yeah.
have a 64 or a
Oh,
Super
no.
Nintendo or anything like
you
that.
were. You have
missed the Nintendo.
So like I was
age.
really late to
Yeah.
gaming, and I feel like because of that, I've spent my entire life since getting an Xbox gaming, like making up for lost time.
Which is why you would be a Halo nut because
because I grew up with the first Halo
yeah,
as well.
exactly.
So
Yeah.
like, and then Halo 5 just kind of
But
fucked it for me.
you guys, you and Julie, your partner, you own a Nintendo 64. Like you got it.
We have, I think we have every console now. Like we started collecting them.
Well,
so,
there you go. Yeah. Well, I have a little collection myself. It's not. I don't collect them because these are literally my old consoles.
Yeah.
Like that's my initial on the bottom one there, the Xbox 360 with the skin on it, like a sticker skin.
Yeah, yeah.
It broke. The disc rate would stop coming out. and
Well,
then
I think
bought-
I have like 5 or 6 different Xboxes sitting in my house at the moment.
It's
So,
cool,
like,
man.
Yeah.
Like it's. What do you
Yeah.
have, Jeff? You got a few. You got a PlayStation 3 and a PS4.
Yeah, I got a PS1, 2, 3, 4. I've still
There you
got
go.
my
Yeah.
bloody PS1.
Yeah.
But spewing, like I look back on it, I sold my Nintendo and my Super Nintendo
Yeah.
and my 64
Oh.
Yeah.
when I was a kid, so that I could.
Because you
buy
didn't know it was going to be
marijuanas.
really fucking
I've
valuable.
sold.
Do you know how many people have said that to me? They're like, yeah, I sold it for drugs back in the day.
Yeah, yeah.
I've sold 3 Nintendo 64s in my life. Bought them, sold them, but always made profit.
Yeah.
And then Daisy bought me one recently. It's going to be like I've got the game sitting there. It's right here, and
Yeah,
I've been
yeah.
buying the games, and I'm going to keep this one. I try not to trade in games anymore. So I had to
Yeah.
recently for the PSVR headset because I was a bit broke, but I try not to trade in games anymore because I'm at that
Because
stage
I
in
still
my
like
life.
do
collecting
it.
my games as well. That's why I
Yeah.
hate like downloadable games. It's like,
Well-
no, I still want the physical fucking
Yeah, me
disc.
too. I
Like,
want to see them on my shelf and go. "Ooh,
yeah, that's
can
what-
I
that's
play
what I
Again,
want.
I'm a
Yeah.
little different. I'm more of I want everything digitally because I like not leaving the house.
in saying that as well, though, I
don't wanna
hate
meet
how
people.
painful it is having to install the game on the Xbox One before you play it.
Well, yeah, that's the one perk of buying things digitally is that you can you can pre-install a lot of games before they're
Yeah.
released.
You
can't
miss,
play
you
them,
miss
but
that
can
moment
pre-install.
of like going out and buying a game and just chucking it in straight, like
Yeah.
playing it straight away. Now it's like you buy it, you come home and sit there for fucking half an hour.
It's
an hour,
it's
and then start playing.
unfortunately it's just the thing we have to do. Like No Man's Sky recently updated.
Fuck No Man's Sky. Fuck you, no.
Let's not get into that. I recently reinstalled it and and it was a 7 gig download. You know, but
Yeah.
if when that game first came out, I installed it while I was sleeping
Well,
and woke
especially-
up and played it.
Especially because like I don't have the new Xbox as well, the one with the bigger hard drive. So every time I get a new game, I have to delete another game.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
fuck me, this
And
is
then
such
you know
a
you're
process.
going to want to play it again, play that game.
You have to
a month
reinstall
down
it
the track
again,
and
yeah.
fucking reinstall it.
Like
yeah.
obviously, I'm going to get another Xbox just so I don't have to go through
Yeah.
that. And I could set up an external hard drive. Again, that's just another
Can't
process.
you replace the Xbox hard drives? Or is it just the PlayStations you can
I'm
replace
not
the
sure.
hard drives?
I know with the 360s you could just slip out the
Yeah.
hard drive and chuck another one in. With the Xbox One, you have to have an external hard drive, I'm pretty sure, plugged into the USB.
I think so.
Then there's the other option as well, is you're blocking up a USB port from
Yeah.
your external hard drive.
Yeah, and which would be horrible.
Because you have
for
it on
this
the
setup.
side for the fucking other Xbox.
Yeah,
For
exactly.
this one, at least it's in the front.
But also we've got 3 controls plugged in right now, so
Yeah.
we wouldn't have. But that's really important for us as a company. We have to have consoles with maximum space. So
Yeah.
you know the Xbox Ones for 500 gigs are like $300. Yeah, fucking awesome, great for the Xbox One S. But
Yeah.
we need 2 terabyte, which is why I spent $550.
Well, I was planning on just selling mine and getting the 1 terabyte one anyway.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
just-
yeah. So the One S is cool, by the way. It's so
Yeah.
fucking cool. Yeah,
It's so much smaller
Yeah.
than the other one. Like I do like it though because it is just like so chunky. It just
Yeah.
looks like a massive machine.
yeah. The Xbox
What, the
One,
old Xboxes?
Just in general,
yeah,
all of the
all
Xboxes,
Xboxes
for
look
some
how
reason, they
fucking
just
big
like, I don't know, they're just, to me, they look really awesome. But I know to a lot of people, they're just a brick. Like, you look at it next to the PS4 and it's so, like, slim and
definitely.
just refined.
That's the thing
Yeah.
about I think the original Xbox look like shit, personally. But I think PlayStations have always looked like garbage. So.
Yeah.
The PlayStation 2 is the only console I ever liked the look of. The PlayStation 3, look how fucking hideous
Yeah,
it is.
yeah,
It
yeah.
is this horrible.
Yeah.
It's so
looks like
fucking
a
ugly.
shitty
The
spaceship.
PS3
Yeah.
looks like more of a tank than all of the Xboxes because
Yeah.
it's just like
I don't
this-
like that dome because they went to we'll go from straight edges to this weird fucking
This
Yeah,
weird
you
UFO
can't store
type
anything
thing.
on top of
yeah,
everything
it's a
slides
dick
off.
of a shape, isn't it?
And the PlayStation 4 I really like, but I hate how they've made the curve on the back too.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
that pissed me off because it's not a flat surface
Yeah.
against anything.
So yeah, that's. I mean, it's
And you can never
good.
find the fucking power points.
You
and
can't
shit.
see. You can't see it, so you've
Yeah.
always got to pick it up, which you run the risk of damaging it when you move.
I
it.
They
would've-
should have made
I
it
would've
like
liked it like this and
on
like
both
that.
sides.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
so
same.
no
So
one can
it's
see
like
our
a fucking-
hand movements at the
No,
moment.
yeah.
but like,
Yeah, flat.
Like
Yeah,
a pyramid
flat.
with the top cut off.
For anyone with
Yes.
the PS4, you know what I'm talking about. But because most people's PS4s sit, or consoles in general, sit still, but because we have
Like
we
moving shit
we
around
constantly
all the time.
record
Yeah.
like moving shit, setting it up, and it's a fucking pain in the ass to have to.
I've never
pull my
actually,
PlayStation
because
out.
my PS4 haven't really moved, but like, yeah, I've never noticed that. You can't actually see where you're
Yeah,
plugging it.
yeah.
You've got to pick it up.
And especially because we have a VR headset that's not always plugged in, I have to. You'll see later. I'll have to plug it in, and
Yeah.
fucking, it's gonna be a pain in the ass. And I
This
have
is
to
the
remember.
whinge cast.
This
I
is
like this.
the whinge
The complain
cast.
cast.
We're all pissed off.
I love
We've-
gaming. Fucking complaining.
I love gaming, but this is everything wrong with gaming.
Yeah. It's like they don't listen to the fans in terms of like what's convenient.
Oh, really?
you know?
Like when fucking Xbox One was announced, how like
Yeah.
not listening to the fans at all, but
Yeah.
then they kind of did because everyone was like, I'm not going to buy that. at
Yeah,
all.
yeah, and the fucking PS4 has killed it ever since.
Yeah.
Xbox One's been making huge comebacks, obviously, but I was actually thinking about that the other day when the Xbox One was originally announced.
Yeah.
They're like,
'Cause I
you
think
have to be online to play. You can't share
Oh, that
discs.
was dick.
Were you and
Have
I
to have a
living together
subscription.
when it
Yeah.
got announced?
Yeah,
So I
yeah,
think you
yeah,
and I were
yeah.
watching E3 at the same time.
Yeah.
We both came out with like our
Rooms.
rooms. And we're just like, what the fuck is going on with the new Xbox?
Yeah, it's like, what the hell? And it was such an uproar. And then the PlayStation, they went second, and all they had to do was go, this is how you share games. And they literally handed one to the other person.
That's
And I was
such a
like,
shot in the foot for
yeah,
Microsoft.
and
at that
then it
stage.
just blew up from there. And then
Yeah.
I moved from Xbox 360. I had an Xbox One because it came out first. I'm pretty sure, but
Yeah.
you're actually the reason why I play PlayStation 4 because I played with you mostly, and we just
By
like,
you mean Jeff?
yeah, but Jeff, yeah, exactly. You can't say that. So Jeff's the reason why I play, but also my coworkers, they all have PS4.
Yeah.
But I still play Xbox One. We're going to be playing it a little bit today, but
What are we playing today?
we have Overcooked. So
Oh, cool.
Festive
I haven't played
seasonings?
that, but you guys have.
yeah, we've played
Yeah.
it. We're not playing the festive seasonings. We're going to play through the normal story.
Okay, cool.
Festivus?
Yeah, what?
Festivus?
Festivus.
Is it? Did you say Festivus?
Festive seasonings.
Oh,
Festive
okay.
seasonings?
I thought we were doing a Seinfeld bit then.
No. So we'll be playing through the main story of Overcooked, which is the shit thing about us is that we all
The shit thing about us. One of the shit things about us.
The worst thing about Unclenched
And the shit
currently
thing about gaming.
is that we all have our own lives and jobs and stuff, which is fine
that's
because
terrible.
that's it's a must. But it's hard to meet up or record at times.
Yeah.
So we almost had a situation last week where we had zero content. Lucky Lachlan was able to come out early in the morning for a few hours, and we released all these videos at once. But I think I hate doing is releasing 4 videos of the same game in one week. Which is what I had to do this week. So we had 4 videos of Overcooked uploaded in the week, and it's just like draining to just. We have part 4 on our website. Is just the front page is just Overcooked. And it's like
there's 4 videos.
fucking hell. Which is why on the things to do today we have so many things. So we'll do Overcooked and play for a few hours, but then I'll be able to make 4 videos out of that and release it slowly over a few weeks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
So
not
it'll
just
be-
like all at once. Yeah.
Yeah, instead of just all at once. So
Editing is going to be fucking shit for you over Christmas. You're busy as shit, aren't you?
because I'm on the late Wednesday and Thursday, I'm doing a late shift for my work. I'll have that morning. I'll have tomorrow to edit all the videos. I'll find time for it.
Yeah.
Definitely.
You're lucky you got Tuesdays off.
Yeah. Yep.
Because, otherwise, fuck.
Well, I asked for it now because
Well, that's where your time is, isn't it? It's like Monday, Tuesday, weekend, basically.
yeah, Monday, Tuesday, my weekend.
Yeah.
So it's hard. It can be hard to meet up on times, but I want there to be sessions where it's me and Jeff, me and Lachlan and Jeff.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I have to be there every recording. But there'll be a time, hopefully. I mean, I'm thinking big things. I want this to last a long
When
time.
you can teach us how to use computers and stuff.
Yeah, where it's like...
How do you compute?
Yeah, where it's like, because you two have just met,
Give us a house
so
key
you guys
and shit.
aren't best mates. So one day you guys might be, comfortable enough to just be like, oh, when are we free? Oh, I can't do anything, and then you guys meet up,
Yeah,
but,
and just
and just
bang out
record,
some games.
and then I'll edit.
Just leave
You
it-
can still
leave
edit it,
We'll leave the file with a post-it note on it. Here, Victor.
Yeah, enjoy.
Yeah.
3 hours of
3 hours of
days.
us going, is that working? Is that how you do that?
7 days to die to.
Or here's 8 hours of a game that we haven't recorded.
Yeah.
Just audio tracks. And we lost we lost his audio track and my video.
Do something with it. So that's the hope. But the next person of Unclenched has to learn how to edit. So that's the rule. There's be so many people that I'd love to be like, yeah, come join us, but I just need somebody that can at least use Photoshop.
Yeah.
So
I can use
learn.
Paint.
yeah. Well, look, I mean, it's not something that I need you guys to do because I have the time to do it. Because Daisy, she works out.
Yeah.
So I use that time to edit. I wake up earlier than her, so I have plenty of time to do all that shit. So it's not a problem. And plus, you guys are the ones that come to me. 'Cause, I don't drive, so you guys have to come to me. That's sort of the trade-off. Is that you guys come and see me, and I'll do the editing. I don't bother. I enjoy editing. It's
You've been doing it for a long time.
I've been
anyway,
doing it for
so,
ages
yeah.
now. So
It's
But-
pretty
yeah.
second nature.
And you rock a hard edit.
yeah.
I like it.
Oh, dude, because there's some videos like Rocket League's really good to make. Overcooked's not bad because I don't have to cut too much out of that.
Yeah. Except for when I just start sipping on drinks.
Yeah, it's not too bad though because I knew that was happening.
Yeah.
But like certain games, like 7 Days to Die, when we did that video, like it's just hours cut. out.
Fucking 7.
Yeah, I
Let's
can
never
imagine
ever
that would
play
be-
that game again.
No, I want to play it again.
You want to?
Yeah, but
And
not
record
not,
it?
Oh, but
Or-
once we'll all play it. We'll all play
Yeah,
it.
but also there's certain things that I might be able to figure out that we can do in it, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
But the GTA games like that,
Yeah.
a lot of was edited out of that. Setting it up.
It'll be good when all three of us can jump into a game together.
Yeah, exactly. So basically, the setup that we have is, unfortunately, you have to have a computer per recording.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we've
machine,
got laptops
yeah.
and computers and shit set
Yeah.
up everywhere. There's
So-
about 5 screens in here or something
Yeah,
like that?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah,
Yeah.
5.
Yeah.
I'm slow counter.
Thanks for
I
that.
should have just done 3 and 2.
Confirmation.
Just
Yeah.
didn't trust me at all
No,
about
no.
counting
So I
information.
thought there was one more in here somewhere. There's 5 screens in here at the moment. The thing about audio is, I don't know how to do this. I know, I'll probably get hate for that, hate mail. Dear Victor,
You'll
suck.
get trolled.
Yeah. But all the audios can go to one computer. That's not a problem. At the
Yeah.
moment, we don't have that sort of technology to do that. I'm going to work on that in 2017. But you have to have an individual computer for each individual console.
Yeah.
There's no way around it. So,
Yeah.
unfortunately, computers are expensive, especially good ones. So it'll be a while before we start doing 3-screen Let's Plays. So
That'll be sick, though.
that'll be really cool.
It will be good.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, we can work around it. We can keep our eyes open for cheap computers on.
Yeah,
You know,
Look, it's something that
can run it.
it's something that we'll figure out eventually. But for now, two screens is enough, and then we
Yeah,
can still
yeah.
play games like Overcooked, where
We're all using it on
We're
the
all
same-
using it on the
yeah.
one console. It makes
Yeah,
it
so
easier
you-
for me to edit as
You
well.
fuckers will have to deal with it and just deal with us using
Yeah.
fucking
Just
two
fucking
screens.
deal with it,
Yeah,
alright?
And if you
exactly.
don't like it, fuck off. No, don't fuck off.
No, don't say
Keep
I
it
love
going.
you. Love you.
And to all the 8-year-olds out there, make sure you stay around.
Yeah,
We've got
exactly.
plenty of content for 8-year-olds.
Send nudes. No, I'm kidding. Don't. No. Too far. We are just chill dudes. We all have partners. We all love age-appropriate women. Okay?
Yeah, well, yeah. Oh, God.
I've never been affiliated with child pornography.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to stop.
Disclaimer.
Yeah, you just keep digging that hole
Yeah.
deeper and deeper.
This podcast has never watched pornography.
I'm actually a bit nervous with Lockie using my laptop because I don't want him to hit my search history or anything like that.
Oh, dude,
Oh,
you should
while I'm
see.
here then,
You should see some of the stuff I've been looking at lately. Jesus
I did see
Christ.
some things on the keyboard before that I'm not sure about.
Yeah, it's a bit sticky, so
Yeah.
just
Well,
watch that.
I just want to go on the record and say that this tissue here is for the whiteboard and it has nothing to do with
yeah.
semen. Okay,
No,
see?
you come black.
yeah,
Yeah. Charcoal.
Oh, charcoal jizz. It's like a powder
Charcoal
too.
yeah. Oh, gross.
Seems like a really bad cologne.
Get your charcoal jizz now, or a band name.
Charcoal jizz for women.
we're charcoal jizz. We're gonna rock you out tonight. Like, it's a band name.
Rock out on some shark. No, that's fucking gross. But yeah, no, that's really cool.
Yep. So we're getting there.
Yep.
It's gonna be cool, man. One day,
It's good news.
This
Yeah,
is the first
progressing.
setup, and it's very amateur, but it's cool. You know,
2017, because this is our last podcast of 2016. I
Probably.
think.
Yeah,
Maybe.
yeah, I think it will
Probably.
be.
So
Well,
Merry
when's
Christmas.
Christmas? Like a week?
yeah.
Yeah, not even that. I think.
That's fucking come up so fast.
Yeah.
Like that's
It's
just
come
you know
up
when you leave
charcoal
high
jizz.
school, everything just starts to just like move,
Yeah, you get
move
old.
faster and faster.
Yeah,
Man, I love it. I can't wait to be old.
responsibility and people and shit.
Next thing you know, you're retired and getting pissed off with people because they park their car on your lawn and shit like that.
What are you doing?
Get off my lawn!
I can't wait, man. As long as I don't have arthritis and I'm not blind, I can still play video games. That's seriously my one fear. It's like, man, I don't care if I lose my legs. I'll still be able to play video
What
games.
about if your dick stops working?
Oh, but dude, I can
You don't
still...
need it for a game.
Yeah, exactly. I can
What?
still...
Yeah, but imagine the state of VR porn then.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're entering a golden age of VR
Yeah.
porn.
I've actually used that VR headset for porn before. It's cool. It's not great, though. It's not
You
great.
need a
How happy
you
are you,
need to
Jeff,
have-
that your face has been all over that now?
No, I made sure. I was very careful.
Yeah, we're sharing.
Made sure I wet wiped it afterwards.
No, he was in the room at the time.
Oh, so you were both
Yeah.
using it.
Yeah.
We had a pop filter above my cock. I was like,
Yeah, it's got to be realistic, so you can't be jacking yourself off.
Yeah,
You need someone else.
Can't,
to do it
can't you
for
get like actual machines now that are connected to the
Fuck
VR? So
machines.
you
Fuck
literally
machines.
have everything now.
Yeah.
yeah, you can.
And
but
no
I don't
need.
have that.
Typically, it's been made in Japan.
Yeah.
so-
Well, yeah.
Um,
they are
yeah.
the age of technology for those kind of things.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I would happily try one, but have you ever used or seen a fleshlight?
I have seen one. I've never used one.
I've put my finger in one before.
Nice. Yeah, I've
It's
never
warm.
used one either, and I don't own one, but I'd like to get one.
I one of my housemates before you were my housemate.
Not
He
me.
owned one, and he said it was great, but you just got to wash it, and it's just too much hustle, and it feels only just a little bit better than a
So you-
palmful of lube.
So you got to clean
Yeah,
up
okay.
after you wank.
yeah, of course, because you.
So what
jerk
does he
off
do
into it.
usually? Just jizz on the sheet and just leave it there or something?
No,
Sleeps
because
in
it's
it
like
later.
because you got to put it in warm water and clean it out and stuff like that.
Do you reckon you can just put it in the dishwasher?
Yeah, probably.
Gross.
With your kids like cutlery and stuff.
It was like there was this story
Dad, what's
in
this?
there's a story in like Japan or China or something in a small village where someone thought they found a mushroom, like this exotic mushroom that's never been found before, and people came out and there's photos all over the internet. It just turned out there was a flashlight stuck in the ground.
My
It was all dirty.
my quarrel with that is who sticks a fleshlight in the
Well,
ground?
probably like is that fell out of a plane or something.
You know where I
it
thought,
was like
How does that even happen as well?
where I thought you were going is that someone jizzed in the corner and a mushroom sprouted out of it or something.
Jizz room.
that's disgusting mushroom jizz.
Oh,
So
God.
salty.
Yeah,
Well,
gross.
I mean, I don't know if that's so disgusting. You know how they grow mushrooms in shit,
yeah, it's
like
super
turds.
much. I love mushrooms, man.
I
love
do
it.
Yeah.
I do love pulling
I did have
mushrooms.
some nice. I had some fucking oyster mushrooms a couple of days ago.
Nice.
They were delicious.
Good.
Yeah,
Nice.
on the barbecue, mate.
This is the chef podcast.
Yeah. Oh, we're
Get your
covering-
brother on.
Yeah,
We're
my brother
covering
could,
a whole
yeah.
range of topics today.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
back to fleshlights. So,
and chefs.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, Lachlan, your brother came in a few months ago. Didn't he mention that?
Yeah, he bought a electric
I gave
blanket
him-
or something.
Yeah, I gave him. I hope it's still working because I gave him a ripper price.
I think it was just for his spare bedroom.
Oh well, I gave him a super good price.
Oh, really?
Without him knowing, I was like, I'll do it. Like,
But you recognised each other, though, didn't you?
I recognised him. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think I recognised his name.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, like I recognised his
Or
name.
was
and I
that
was like,
was that weird moment where you look at each other and you're like, I know you?
no, I don't think.
don't
I
know.
didn't have that with him. I only recognised it when I saw his name.
Ah, okay.
And then I was like, oh, we've met before. Because it's been like 4 years.
Yeah, it's
And
been a while,
Fucking, you know, I always... Well, my life is I lose heaps of weight and then I put heaps of weight on, then I lose. I'll die pretty young. But so, like, people never
We're getting
recognise
real
me.
again here.
People never recognise me because I've always got a massive beard and then I like a clean shave.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm always fluctuating in
Yeah.
my life. So I don't think he
You just like
recognised
to
me until
stay
I told
incognito.
him.
Yeah.
So that was nice.
Well, I'm not surprised that I'm kind of surprised. I would have thought, because in those sort of situations happened to me before. Unless I cannot avoid it, I'm usually like, oh, I'll just keep to myself. I'm
Yeah.
just like I don't know this
I hide.
person, and
I usually try to hide.
yeah,
Like a chick that used to work at Harris Scarf with us, she came into Harvey Norman once, and I was like, "Oh, hi," and I walked up. And then
It's
like,
always awkward when you see people on like public transport that you kind of know,
yeah.
Yeah.
and then like you're like, should I sit next to them
No.
and have a conversation? And you do,
No.
and it's always the worst thing
Yeah.
ever.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because you
they
talk
kinda
for 5
look up.
minutes, and then
Yeah.
you have to be on the train for the
Sit.
next fucking half an hour,
Yeah.
and you're like, this person's a dick.
So this goes back to why I buy digital games, so I don't have to see people.
Cool.
So you literally go outside to work and then come home,
My outside is just me getting to work.
and occasionally walking the dog.
Yeah.
I'm
occasionally
surprised you
once
don't
a
have a car, so you don't have to have that interaction on the train.
month. You know,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. It's more just the fact that like they're expensive.
It's another expense.
It's
that you
another
put
expense, and I get to
But don't you spend a lot of money on public transport?
$25 a week, which is probably
It's probably petrol.
probably
really.
petrol money, but then I don't have to worry about
Insurance. and
insurance.
Yeah.
rego
Like
and stuff
Daisy's
that.
Radio's coming up soon. It's like $800 or whatever.
Yeah,
You know
that's
what I mean?
that's a
That was the
bitch.
best thing about the motorbike, even though it's a death trap.
It's
It's
way
the
less.
registration was
Way
like
less.
$400 and something.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So
I
which
just
is-
got a new car.
Yeah, Jeff just got a new car. He's an old one. You've had that. How long did you have that one for?
I had it for about 3 or 4 years.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, I know. It feels like it's been way longer since we met.
and now
Yeah.
now you have the Batmobile hearse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was fucking nice compared to my old car.
Yeah,
I mean, that
right.
was dog shit. But it got me from A to B.
Oh, dude.
That's the
Like,
thing though, like, you know when you turn 18 and you're like, yeah man, I want a fucking sick car.
Yeah.
And then you turn like 22-ish and it's like, God, I just want a fucking car that gets me from A to B. Like,
Yeah.
I don't care, just work.
why would you
Yeah.
want a good car that you're always afraid of it's going to be damaged?
Yeah,
You know what I
exactly.
mean?
Like my mum just got a new car, and like when she goes to like shopping centers, she parks like as far away as possible from
Too
the
much
door
hassle.
so it doesn't get scratched or anything like that. And then it got scratched one day, and she was like, "Well, now it's scratched. It doesn't really
Devastated.
matter where I
It
park."
lost
Yeah.
20 grand of value.
And I'm just like, well, it was going to get scratched at some
Yeah.
stage. You may as well have just done it yourself so you can
Yeah.
save yourself the trouble from walking like 9Ks from the
Dude,
front door.
Cars are just, especially new cars, are just a money pit.
Yeah.
No, they're great because they last longer, but they're just money pits. There's actually some countries where if the outside of the car, like the bumpers have dents and stuff, doesn't devalue the car because that's what they're for. They're bumpers.
They're bumpers,
So
yeah.
they should be dented.
Yeah.
Whereas in Australia, if the bump has a dent in it, you
It's
lose like
it's
5
like
grand.
fucking unroadworthy as well. Like, it
Yeah,
just...
yeah. So it's stupid how like we take so much like
We put
merit
so
on
much
what's
value in certain
on
things
what's
like
on the
that.
outside of the car.
Yeah,
I was
when
thinking
at
about
the
that
end
the
of
other
day,
day,
it's the
actually, like-
engine.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's
Like,
what
just
I'm
like
saying.
looking at furniture and stuff like that, and you see really expensive stuff, and you're like, we're all going to die at some stage. I may
Yeah.
as well just buy the cheap shit.
Well,
Yeah, 'cause
no,
you
no,
don't
no,
want
no,
to
no.
get jizzle over like a $10,000 leather couch.
Shut up. No, I work in an industry where we sell
Sorry, probably just
furniture.
offended you all.
No.
Shut up.
No. The difference between Australian made and like I'll give you an example. So our Australian made furniture, some of it has a 10-year warranty on it. So if a drawer falls out or breaks, that's still under warranty for the full 10
What,
years.
trying
what
to sell
actually
us
covers
fucking
that though?
furniture?
Because I've heard people saying like not furniture related, but people are like, yeah, this has a 10-year warranty, and something happens, and they're like, nah, the warranty doesn't cover that, and you're like, well, why market it that way?
It doesn't cover misuse, but like if like a handle pull off just and they
Yeah,
can
yeah.
deem that. Like we do warranty claims all the time. Yeah, but with furniture, I understand not so much furniture, but with beds, I always recommend spending more than the lower price because you'll end up having
Because
to replace a bed every
and you
5
like you're
years.
sleeping it, so you're
Yeah.
gonna be spending like
A third of your life.
1/3 of your
Yeah.
life on there, so
Yeah.
you may as well put some money into that.
Does a bed's warranty cover like spillage of bodily fluids.
No. So basically, when
Always with the bodily
That's
fluids.
misuse. I mean, that's what the bed's there for.
So you have to have a mattress protector on your bed if you want to claim warranty, because if it has any body, because we sweat so much during the night that yellow
That's
marks
disgusting.
form.
I've got yellow all over my fucking...
Yeah, and it happens.
it happens,
But if you don't have a mattress protector on your bed, they won't touch it until you get it dry cleaned, because it's health and
Wait,
safety
you get
thing.
the bed dry cleaned?
Yeah. So like basically, whenever we sell a mattress, we go what?
How the hell do you dry clean a bed?
I don't know, steam or some shit. But whenever we sell a mattress at my work, we have to tell them, like, if you don't have a mattress protector on this bed and something goes wrong with it, they won't touch it. So you have to have a mattress protector on the bed.
Okay, fair enough.
So, but like my bed, full retail, it's like $8,000. We would never sell it for that. We usually sell it for about $4,000. But that bed's going to last me 10 years.
Yeah.
Or longer. And it will save me from... And because I'm a big guy as well, it's really important. If I got a bed that was low quality, it'd be done in 5 years. And then I'd end up spending more anyway.
Yeah.
So... With beds, it makes a difference, man. And the materials that they use in the bed... Now, it's boring. The materials that they use in the bed...
Such a change from gaming.
Yeah.
Beds.
Yeah, well, this
video
podcast...
games,
this
right.
podcast is lifestyle. But anyway, let me get the point out.
Shut up!
The video, the products they use in the bed, the higher they are, the more durable they are. So,
Yeah.
just, with furniture, not so much. Like, half this furniture is
So
shit.
everyone, expensive beds... Don't spend money on anything else.
Come and see Victor at Harvey Norman.
No, now they know where I work.
Yeah, I think you've said it before
that.
anyway.
1,000 Harvey Norman stores.
I mean, yeah. They know I live
Specifically this one.
but dude,
I was about to say which store it was too.
Yeah, if you do find me, I'll give you a good price on a bed.
But no furniture.
Yeah, not on furniture. I had a ripper weekend. I did my biggest one deal ever. It was like 11,200 in one.
Was it
deal.
like a package deal or something like that?
Yeah, they bought heaps of bedroom furniture and mattresses and
Yeah.
stuff, and so
Sick.
that'll be a good day.
Yeah?
Yep,
Bit of commish?
They fucking haggled me hard.
Bit of mish?
They're Asian, so Asians, and this is just how they are. It's no, it's not a
This
race.
is no
It's
race.
not a racist thing at all.
already
And they will
started.
admit
This
this
is
every
perception.
day. They haggle way better than Australians do. Australians are
Yeah.
like,
My haggling
What's-
is like, what's the best price you can do? And they're like, this. And I'm like, is that it? And they're like, yep. And I'm like, yeah, whatever.
yeah, all right, cool. Whereas
It's
Asians
literally
are
like $10 off as well. And he's like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's the best price. I'm like, it's not, but I can't be fucked haggling.
yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas Asians, they will fucking push you, and they don't get offended if you're like, no, just leave, just
you know
leave.
What,
They don't
you
get
know what's funny
offended
about
'cause
that?
they
That's
know.
why Australians spend so much money on stuff.
Yeah.
It's because we just buy shit.
Yeah, we
like
see
we don't
price on
care.
it,
Yeah.
yeah.
People actually, other ethnicities go out of their way to try and
Yeah.
haggle for stuff.
But look, if I reckon, I'd say to you, you would know this, maybe not you, but if you're ever in a Good Guys, Harvey Norman, fucking sometimes even JB, they all work for commission, so you can always ask for a better price.
Well,
They're like,
I do it in
cheaper.
JB, but I'm never spending that much money.
Yeah,
so
to
like the
works.
last time I went in there, I was buying speakers, and
Yeah.
they were only like a couple $100, and I was like, "Is this the best price you can do?" And he's like, "I can take $10 off."
Yeah.
And I was like, $10 is better than nothing. I'm
Yeah,
gonna go
exactly.
buy fucking lunch. It's going to cost me $20 anyway.
Well,
so.
the Elgato I use, I paid $150 for, I think. The Elgato you use, I haggled for it, and I got $30 off.
Oh shit.
So-
I'd feel awkward, like, not for things of that value, but the only thing I ever buy from stores like that is video games. So I was like, walk in and go,
Yeah.
can you do a better deal than $70 on this video game?
With that, it's a bit different. Like, you ask for price matching, that's it.
Yeah.
Like, can
yeah,
you
but
price
That's
usually,
actually something
usually
I-
it's price matching to
Yeah.
JB's
A lot of
prices,
people
isn't it?
don't actually know that, but with EB they actually price match,
Yeah,
but they
of course.
don't actually advertise it anywhere that
No.
they do that.
I've
But
been
make
in,
sure you fucking ask for it because the game they
Yeah.
say
Because
$40 more.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that's the thing though. People are like, "No, EB's so expensive, it's fucking ridiculous."
Just
Yes, it is,
price match.
but you can price match.
Yeah. I'm a black member at EB Games, and they recently, because I was a black member, they just sent me a code for a free video game. So
Oh, that's sick.
for Christmas.
I
you
think
know what
I'm
mean?
like, what's second? Orange. I think that's level 2.
Yeah,
the orange
yeah.
card. Yeah.
Yeah, you get like a card and
Yeah.
shit.
But it-
yeah, the mem
Well, I
card.
didn't
got
actually
the
realize
first
it did anything. I
order,
don't.
yeah.
I think for me, the orange is just like you get to pre-order before anyone else. Or
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Your pre-order extends longer, so if you
Yeah.
don't pick it up in the first week, you get to pick it up in the second.
But
week.
also with the black card, you get, I think you get an extra 25% on your trade-ins.
Oh, yeah,
so
that makes
recently
sense.
when I did that, they
This
gave me-
podcast sponsored by EB Games.
I wish. Recently when I traded in a bunch of games for the PlayStation VR because I was broke, but I really wanted it.
Yeah.
I gave them my black card and added an extra $30 to the trading value. So
I
that's
remember.
why, yeah.
I remember before I had that card. Like I pre-ordered. This is when it was ages ago when Xbox One was coming out. I pre-ordered it, and I was in New Zealand at the time, and I was like, all right, when I come back, I'll just pick it up.
Yeah.
And I came back like a week after it came out, and they're like, yeah, no, we got rid of all the day one editions. And I was like, but I pre-ordered it.
Yeah.
And they're like, nah, if you don't pick it up in time because you don't have that black card.
Yeah, the black card
then
they hold on to.
They
for way
hold on to
longer.
it for ages. I was like,
Yeah, it's on their website. It has everything.
yeah, probably should have read that.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Well, we've been running for almost 45 minutes.
Well, maybe just before we leave, what
Yeah.
you can't doing for Christmas?
Can't do it for Christmas.
Cunts doing Christmas. Lunch at my parents' house and then dinner at my girlfriend's house.
Yeah, there you go.
Usually the same.
Nice. Yeah, same.
That's
thing.
nice.
What about you?
I'm going up to the in-laws.
Whereabouts they live?
They live in Cobram, which is up on the Murray River.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
It's quite
Yeah,
far.
so going up.
That's going to be even hotter up there as well.
yeah, on
yeah.
a
But
day
no,
like
that's
30.
that's good though because it's
It's that vibe.
yeah, you're on the river. You
Yeah.
go for a
Yeah,
swim.
that'll be nice. Yeah,
You
get
drink a
eaten
lot of beer.
by a crocodile.
You wake up next day, drink a lot of beer. Go home, drink a lot of beer.
Yeah, just beer.
Yeah.
You,
Yeah.
Victor?
I am. I'm seeing my mum on Tuesday. We never really celebrate Christmas
Yeah,
on Christmas.
that's right. Yeah.
I'm seeing my mum this tomorrow night when this podcast comes out, and then I'm seeing Daisy's dad's side of the family on Christmas Eve, and then Daisy's mum's side on New Year's.
Oh, so you guys, it'll just be you and Daisy on Christmas Day then? Just chilling or?
Yeah, but then no, on New Year's Day, sorry,
Oh,
with,
okay.
with the mum's side. But
Yeah.
we'll wake
New
up in
Year's
the
Day?
morning. Christmas Day.
Fuck man,
Fuck.
you got a thick week.
Christmas Day, I'm spending with the
That makes
mum's
more
side of
sense.
it.
Because I was
you
like, you're
already
just
seem-
ignoring
you already
everyone
seem
until
like
New
you're just-
Year's.
your
I'm so
brain's
out of it.
fucked from it,
Yeah.
and you haven't even done it yet.
Yeah, I got a fucking hectic week.
Sure that way.
Because I work in retail too, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm doing late, Boxing Day, the day after Boxing Day.
I'm so happy not to work in retail over Christmas anymore.
Oh,
Well,
I'm
I've got-
so happy I quit fucking retail before Christmas.
I've got 4 days off
Fuck that
during
shit.
New Year's. I got New Year's Eve off, New Year's Day, and then 2 days off after that.
Do you have Boxing Day off?
No, I have to work Boxing Day. No, but that's fine because I work in a commission industry, so it's,
Ah, yeah,
it's
that's
fucking
probably your best
happy
day
days.
then anyway, yeah.
Money,
So-
money. But
Dunzo.
well, I was supposed to work over Christmas. I was supposed to work Christmas Day, Boxing Day, all that, which would be in cash, hard cash money, because
Yeah.
I get Uber penalty rates. I get
It's like double
a
and a
lot.
half, or?
yeah,
it's crazy.
I get
Yeah, they're
huge. I get a
crazy.
lot of penalty rates at my work because we run 24 hours.
Ah,
7 days
yeah.
a
So
week.
if you did night and then double and a half, you'd be like,
Yeah,
fuck, that'd be
on
heaps.
tits money.
What time does the night money start? Like after 10 though, wouldn't it? Isn't it up to 9 o'clock? It's the same.
Mine
no,
was
after
12.
10 a.m. After 10 a.m., you go into an extra 15%, which is afternoon
Something
and
like
night. It's not much extra,
Yeah, right.
but if you work 2 weeks of it, that's an extra 15% in your pay. So
When I was working nights, it was like 12 a.m. till 6 a.m. that you got
Yeah,
like
you
double.
Safeway.
Yeah.
Safeway.
yeah, see, and on the weekends though, Saturday's time and a half, Sunday's double time. So you tend to work a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and double and a half on public holidays.
Speaking of money, Unclenched just got their first $50 check in the mail. And you'll never see any of it, guys, because it's gone straight back into the
into
business.
it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was going to buy a game.
No, maybe. Or like, I'll probably use it for food. No, I'll definitely use it for YouTube advertising. That's what I'm going to do. Start doing it at the start of next
Get a
year.
box of beer for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unclenched
Wasted
beer.
while we play.
Unclenched beer.
All right, cool.
Hate.
Do you want to say something?
No.
I think we've said enough.
All right, so we're at the 50-minute mark, which is usually a lot longer than we usually do.
I mean,
but
now
we've got
there's
3 of us.
so
Yeah.
there's
Yeah.
a
Bit
third
more
more
cons.
things to talk about.
It'll just depend on, how many people are. 3 people is so much easier, though, isn't it?
It is because there's not really any silence. You're not really going to have to edit this.
No, I'm not going to have to edit it at
Not
all.
that
No.
we've really had to edit much before.
No.
podcasts.
It was almost awkward at the start.
The
I was
only-
like,
the
what
only-
are we talking about
The only
here?
thing I recommend editing is possibly some,
Child stuff.
child
No,
stuff.
that'll stay in. Just because I
Yeah,
can't be
we didn't
bothered.
do any prep work for this one, so
Yeah, we went straight into it.
Yeah, that's why we ended up talking about fucking beds for half an hour. Sorry about that.
Furniture and beds.
I love beds, man. That's my living. Buy a
It's my jam.
Dude, I sleep on a bed every night. That's how I got the job interview, I reckon, because I was like, she's like, what experience do you have with mattresses? And I was like,
I
I've
sleep.
slept in one every night.
Imagine if that was the interview.
Yeah.
Like, that'd be amazing.
Imagine being a game, like working at a game developer's.
So I play
or
video
something.
games.
Yeah, I play
Yeah.
video games. Well, you're hired.
Yeah. Apparently, they don't accept that at AV game.
That's like the Macca's interview. Why do you want to work for Macca's? Oh, I'm going to forget people's orders. Done. You are hired.
You're in. All right, cool. Thank you for listening. This will be on the website first, and then it goes on YouTube a week later. So,
Dope.
yeah. So if you're listening to this on YouTube, then it's already been on the website for a week.
Yeah.
So make sure you go on the website. To see
Yeah,
if there's any
listen
new
to it
episodes.
twice.
Yeah, listen to it twice.
Or 3 times.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
3 times.
Just keep listening to it.
All right, cool. Thank you very much. Until next time. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.